We had a monumental night last night, yo.
Ooh,
y'all already know what we ready to talk about, man.
Yeah, definitely was excited for it, but I knew it was gonna be crazy, but I didn't know it was gonna be that crazy.
So what was it? It was a Juneteenth diss celebration, peace treaty,
hip hop.
Yeah,
it was a
legendary West Coast.
It was just legendary
concert / parade.
It was hip hop.
It was so great.
It was hip hop. It was dope, man. Where do we start, Mike?
Bro,
Mike, kick it off. Yo.
So
it was crazy.
I got so excited because you had called me after work, and it was good because I was a little bit down that yesterday. I'm like, yo, man, basketball off. It ain't nothing on after work type stuff. And Zay, you told me that the concert was coming on, a Kendrick Lamar. And let me have the correct name. First off, shout out Amazon Prime for coming through with the quality production on that. Like the camera angles on that was crazy.
That and the tank fight been.
Yeah, they've been cooking as far as their production quality. But it was called the Pop Out Concert on Amazon Prime. It was started out by DJ Head.
Yeah.
And anybody that knows me knew I was gonna get excited watching this because I've been a West Coast nigga for West Coast man. Sorry, for years now, and the way it started off, I got excited. I called Rich first because Remble came out, and I'm like, nobody knows him. I brought him up multiple times on here, and people just was like, I didn't hear what he said, but he came out, and the song was fire, bro. I already knew what type of vibes they was on.
It was crazy because a lot of the artists was like, yep, Mike spoke about him, Rich spoke about him, blah, blah, blah. This gets played behind the scenes a lot of the times. I was like, so a lot of Coach Claxton spoke about a lot of these artists that was coming up.
Yes.
The only reason I know because doing this show, yo, about a good amount of them. Like
I kept calling y'all. Yeah, I know I was annoying. I was just getting so excited because I had no expectation for that. Yeah. And then, we just going to talk about the elevation because it was just like he kept.
Let's just start with the fact that it was just really like friends and people from, as they say, different sets and this and that and the third, like different artists that
that's good to see, bro.
A lot of cool artists was DJ Head. DJ Head was a lot of us. Be honest, a lot of us, especially on the East Coast, haven't really heard about him.
Yeah,
he got really his name really got out there during the Drake and Kendrick like the beef because that's when I started hearing him more and more. I was like, I never really heard of him like that. I'll be honest, like and then we started seeing his face and stuff pop up more places. It seems intentional.
I've seen him on like a couple of like radio shows. And
maybe
podcasts. He might have been on something back in the day, but
I just don't remember him like that. Like be honest, but he came up a lot more through this, like as far as recognition wise. You feel me?
Yeah.
But anyway, so he came out and they said we're friends, and people, man.
Yeah,
G Perico.
Yeah, so we started with Remble. You had Rayvon, who was hard too. That was second. The Cuzzos, Rucci, and AZ Cheeky, and he actually had a verse on Kendrick's album. Remember the Ultra West Coast song? I can't remember the name of it now, but on Mr. Morale and the Big Stepper, it's like the most like people are gonna be mad, but it's a slap. Jay Worthy and the Whoops. Yeah. Wally the Sensei, West Side Boogie.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's
Silent Riding. Silent Ride. Bro.
And he spoke about it, man, because Kendrick pulled him back up to the stage or whatever, and basically was I think they was dancing together or whatever. It was taking their photos. Yeah. He was like, it meant a lot. You feel me? All of that and all of that.
But man, people sleep. Boogie album last year was really great. Really good. Yeah. People just.
I told my lady, I was like, yeah, that joint was fire.
Yeah.
I just want to say like. It's just really dope, like, giving all those artists, because this was a big platform. Not a big one, a massive platform. Kendrick is in high demand. He could have just took the spotlight and just did basically his greatest hits, and nobody would have complained. But he brought up so many artists that so many people may have heard one song from, may have heard no songs from, and gave them a spotlight. People was talking about on Twitter how they was Shazamming and doing this and that, finding out the artists. So it really...
Now, just put everybody's fan base on. Built everybody's fan base, and that was so solid to do as like a number one guy or one of the top artists for the last 10 to 12 years. Yeah. And it's just really dope to do that, bro. Like you don't have to do that, bro.
You don't. That's what I see.
Blue Bucks Clan was out there. Like that's my guys. I'm like, yo, they really.
It was slapping too.
No, he had anything that would be rocking in the club. G Perico got love.
Right.
It was just a lot. Oh, Jeezy from Shoreline Mafia got love. Problem. Jason Martin got love. It was just a lot of cool vibes with that, bro.
And what's so dope about it is that when they gave him remember when Kendrick was on stage years ago.
Yeah.
And they basically anointed him like the chosen one, gave him basically say he's the guy right now coming up. And they had all those West Coast artists on stage, Snoop, Dre, I think The Game was up there, a bunch of people, right?
I do remember
that moment, right?
I do remember
So they
that.
passed the torch to him, right? He did exactly what you should do when you get that torch passed.
He did exactly.
Like he
came and brought it back to the town.
Yeah.
And put everybody on that he possibly could. Like he was, like you said, that was the most ungreedy stadium sellout of all time, bro. Like he really was like, even down to, well, we gonna go through the whole thing.
The Forum.
Yeah. At the Forum, and he brought out Tommy the Clown.
Yeah.
And like I haven't seen Yo since the Rise movie back when we was in like high school, bro. I forgot about the crump dancing and stuff. I'm like, they still at it going crazy.
They was going crazy.
They still at it going crazy, bro. And that's Ultra LA on top of that.
And that's what DJ had said. He said it's about to get real LA.
Yeah.
Like, and they it was a victory. It was a celebration. It was unity. I heard Big Boy. He was just basically like, because TMZ was talking about it. They was talking to him. I just saw a clip. And he brought Roddy Ricch up there, and he was all talking about it. And TMZ, I'm not even going to clown. They do what they do, right? They trying to get the headlines, right? So they was like, yeah, so what does this mean for Drake and everything? So they doing their thing where they trying to stir up some stuff. Whatever. Yeah. That's their job. You let them speak to you. You know what the job is, right? But I like what Big Boy said was he was like, basically, this, it was this, this, but it wasn't more so about Drake hate. It was about Kendrick love and showing love with everybody and connecting all these dots and putting everybody together. That's what it really. And yes, the Drake's. Yes, it was some Drake. Everybody was tap dancing on. His tombstone, so to speak, and this, that, and the third. But it really was like unity, and he made sure he spoke about that towards the end. I don't want to skip around too much, but it was really just unifying a lot of people. There was a lot of love in there. They said it was very peaceful after all of that type of stuff. That was fire, dog.
Yo, so dope.
Kendrick for that, man.
Kendrick the one after that, bro, because it's like I hated on him because I wasn't like big on the like overly introspective music until I got a little bit more mature, but like. What he's done with the torch, bro, like you said, bro, you couldn't do anything more commendable. Some of the guys, like, they still, like, mixtape type artists. And it's like I said, I called you yesterday, one of the 5 to 10 times I called you during the concert. I feel like those first, 10 artists was just his playlist, his random playlist. These people I vibe with from the town, and... he really did it, bro.
Yeah, it was fine.
It was just great. And then after that, we had the DJ Mustard set.
Ooh.
We had and this gets crazy because he brought out people.
Before I'm gonna let you run through all of that.
Oh yeah, I got you. Because I watched chronologically. Yeah.
The thing about the DJ Mustard joint was, and I previously spoke about it, he was going through a lot outside and inside, and people were trying to say he fell off and this and that and the third. Of course, Not Like Us went number one, and it was a good celebration for him to show, like, dog, like, I really am him.
Yeah.
And not was him, I am him.
Yeah.
And I know it was big for Kendrick to say, come back up here, you did so, because they from the same era.
Yeah.
You did this, you did that, you did that. It's your time to celebrate as well. And that's another super commendable joint.
Bro, not being a hater. That's called being a man who's not a hater. Because, honestly, if you move like that when you won, that means that's how you was when you didn't win.
Exactly.
So, I mean, that's why he was able to do that.
Yeah.
From being solid like that, bro.
And Mustard broke down, I'm going to let us run through all of this stuff, but Mustard also basically shared his light that he was getting with other people that was coming out there. Even a similar situation when people were saying Roddy Ricch fell off.
Yeah.
And Roddy Ricch came out there and was throwing out bangers.
Yeah.
Like you have banger after banger.
People forget Racks in the Middle was like the biggest song of that year, bro.
Yeah, Racks
and
was,
then he had the box.
The box that was massive.
But Racks in the Middle was huge too.
Yeah,
bro.
it was big.
Both of them was
the box was massive.
The box might have been the biggest song of that year. Yeah, you right.
And he played a couple other joints. Like he had that first album was crazy. And then of course him and he talked about right across the street basically they used to do. That's when he first started making music. He brought out YG. You feel me?
Yeah.
So it was like I'm handing, he had given me light, and I'm gonna shed some light, and then of course they brought out everybody and stuff like that. And YG even had to let you know, or not YG, Mustard had to let you know, like I did R&B stuff too.
Yeah,
like not just the bop joints that everybody like.
But that's how you know. Them West Coast dudes just different because he also produced that song he brought out the little young dude that got like the TikTok popular song now. His name is 310 Baby.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Do it right. Do it. Right. Do it.
Russell Westbrook. That was the.
Everybody was shaking off, bro. Yeah. Yeah, he definitely had the Dame Dash mixed with the ultra sturdy movements, bro. That's so fire, bro. Then right after that, he had Blast come out and do 2 tracks.
Yeah.
Ty Dolla $ign, bro. Your mic wasn't working.
I don't know what happened
for him,
with that.
bro. I'm like, damn, and that would have been fire if he would have been able to kill him. It's almost like the audio engineer should have knew like his mic is out. Let me turn the song up really loud so people can't tell if he's singing or not. Or the vocals, because you could do all that.
It was weird because he went to go get the other mic from Mustard.
Mustard's
mic was working. And then when he got it, it wasn't working. It just was weird. I don't know what happened. I'm not going.
Yeah, we're not going to allege anything, but it didn't make sense
weird.
as a sound guy. Then we had Dom Kennedy come out.
Oh yeah, everybody was waiting on that one,
bro. When he hit that My Type of Party, that became the most LA joint of all time.
Yeah. We knew he had to come out, yo. We knew it, yo.
Yo, girl got a kill face. Her friend got a nice body. Bro, he had people talking like that in Baltimore, yo. Well, only it was a chosen few on him back in the day because it was a couple of.
I know a good amount of people that listen to Dom Kennedy.
I feel like all the people you hang around with vibe like that.
Dom was bopping, man. Like especially that was college.
Yeah.
Dom was definitely being played.
Yeah. That From the West Side with Love to the Yellow album, and then Get Home Safely was crazy.
Yeah, he had about. While I was in college, he had about 4 to 5 projects that was in rotation.
Yeah. Yeah, very fire too. All of them.
Yeah, he was
very fire. Even the one when it was a little bit later, the Dom Kennedy by Dom Kennedy with like Fried Lobster on there and all that stuff. I'm like,
he definitely he was on a run. Dog. Yeah, definitely on a run. Yeah,
he should have did that. Yeah, he's from my hometown.
Yeah,
he's from my hometown.
We said he should have did that Platinum Chanel.
Oh, if he did Platinum Chanel or what's that? Barbecue for the whole squad. House party right down the street.
He could have did a whole.
Bro, if he did that sip champagne all day.
They did have good song selection for everybody though. Like they picked they picked for a lot of people who did multiple songs. They picked like a smash and then another hit, but was like in the little pocket for real. So they did a really good job.
Yeah,
he brought out. Then right after that was it was Tyler.
It was Steve Lacy.
Steve Lacy, then Tyler.
And Steve Lacy rocked the house too, and then it was Tyler the Creator.
It was in that order.
Yeah, it was Steve Lacy first because they somewhat tied.
Because I knew it was it was a difference in like type of artist. So it probably was Steve Lacy right after.
Yeah, it was Steve Lacy, and then of course you're making my earthquake.
Yo, first of all, they was going crazy for everybody. But
he had he could do his own stadium show like with that. Yeah, he already.
They say Tyler's a phenomenal performer.
Stuff, yeah,
but he came out doing his his little dances and stuff like that. But like it was going crazy when he came out.
They started screaming so loud when he came out.
Ballistic in that joint.
Yeah. Then Roddy Racks was after that.
Yeah.
And then last YG came out.
Yeah. He was gonna run a good little set.
Yeah. And then I have my only gripe with the night. And it has nothing to do with Kendrick or the production or anything. The DJ slipped. And they played Eminem in the joint, and it brought the whole mood down. Like, it literally didn't even match that please don't go out wondering why.
As soon as I heard it, I thought that you and Rich.
I was like,
and I knew
now?
And I knew black people was like, on Juneteenth.
Why? Bro, I was so blown. And that song is a good song, but it's
I ain't gonna lie.
Not there, bro.
I kind of was feeling it, yo. I ain't gonna lie.
Nah, the DJ slipped up, bro.
I was kind of feeling it in that.
He could have had the joint with him and Dre. Nowadays, everybody want to talk like they got something to say. And that would have sounded ultra West Coast. It would have still stayed in the bag.
I just felt like he was trying to bring the mood somewhere else to bring it down a little, just to bring it down and then to pick it back up because he was about to hit his he was about to start off with the slow joint to creep into Euphoria. We're gonna get there in a second, but and plus I knew he was gonna probably get an M in there because Interscope, and he was influenced by M to a certain degree, so it wasn't shocking that Eminem and Dre and all of that. It wasn't that shocking that an M song might get played.
Yeah.
But overall, like Mustard.
Yeah, he shook off. He shook off. He definitely shook off. It was
great to see that, yo.
Yeah.
Absolutely great to see that, yo.
So what was the first song Kendrick came out to? It was Euphoria, right?
Yeah.
Euphoria. No, because he did a lot of tracks, though.
No, he did,
yeah,
but that's what everybody say, oh, he's not playing.
Yeah.
He started with Euphoria. It was like,
yeah.
It's about to get, because now we was like, it went from party and all that, it's about to get spooky.
Yeah. Because
it was like, okay, it's fun, celebration.
He did it well, though. Like, whoever picked the track list, it was like, bro, because it took you through all different type of wow. And I think, well, obviously it was a testament to his longevity in the music industry and the fact that we sleep on how many hits he's had. Like, people expect you to just drop. But I'm like, I forgot all them hits, bro.
I ain't forget them.
Well, not all of them, but like some stuff. And it's like, we like to create deep cuts, like more than those songs. And it's like, these songs are amazing, bro. Yeah. So he's definitely a decorated veteran, bro.
So starting off with Euphoria, while he's doing the song, first of all, when it starts playing that Teddy, I was like, oh man, that's how he coming out. I said, it's about to get really active, man.
Yeah.
Right? So it's starting off slow, he doing this thing. And then it beep. But the whole while he's rapping it, and before he even fully gets into it, I'm like, yo, this is a hard song.
Yeah,
it gotta be a hard to perform.
Yeah.
Because it's a lot of bars.
He never stops rapping. And he switches the flow often.
Bro, I be rapping that joint in there, and it's like if I'm in the whip, because I know I told y'all, like, I think when it first came out, I was like, dog, it's been out maybe a week. I think I know probably like 80%, 85% of the words. If not 90.
I feel like that's why like Drake and them was trying to hate on Kendrick. But them burpees and that working out, like that's what had him, because he rapped that, bro, at the
I be in the car like,
to it, but like, bro, he rapped everything the whole time. And then we gonna talk about that. But I'm like, bro, that's a lot of and you dancing and moving and all. I'm like, bro, you gotta be in shape for that. It's the burpees,
crazy,
yo. It's the burpees, bro. Because it's like, it's no way.
You don't skip steps.
Yeah. You can't, bro. Yeah, he gonna try to do the same thing and collapse on stage because he looks stocky, but he's unhealthy. That's crazy.
Oh, man. But yeah, when he was doing that, and the crazy part is, like, that song, you could hear the crowd. It's like almost a 7-minute song.
Yeah.
Every word was getting rapped.
Yeah. Every word of every song.
Every word. Yeah, show was like, that's how I'm like, we kept talking about it still to this day. To me, Euphoria is the best song. I'm not the only one in that camp, but there are people who mix it. But like, Euphoria is the most monumental one is going to be Not Like Us.
Yeah,
it's just undeniable. Yeah. It's etched in history.
I still like Meet the Grams because I like that super dark, melodic.
But Euphoria, like step by step, like the progression of the song, the crescendo, all of that stuff, the bars, addressing this, addressing that. Talking, basically predicting the future, all of that. That song to me is the best one out of all of them. I like all of them, but like that.
Then rapping a Sexy Red Bar in the stadium is crazy, yo. Like, that's the ultimate disrespect. And then people yelling like as hard as they can along with it is crazy.
Wow, Joe. Wow, Joe.
Dang, Drake.
But yeah, man. So then he starts doing his set and stuff like that. Just dropping. So
what was next after Euphoria?
I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't remember everything. It was definitely a very
King
very
Kunta
cool.
came on. But you know what happened, man,
when he pulled out the Avengers, bro.
No.
All right.
It was one by one. It was clever.
Yeah.
That money tree.
Yo, I always talk about that verse because I be like, that's the only verse on Good Kid, Mad City where somebody out rapped Kendrick.
Well, allegedly.
That verse to me was crazy.
I don't know, allegedly. Kendrick wrote that verse.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how true that is. I
can see that.
I have seen it multiple times.
Very hard to
I don't know though. I don't care.
But if that's the case, that's even more credit to his character because he was like, "Yo, I'm gonna give you the hardest."
Regardless, if that's true, Regardless, wrote it, not wrote it. I'm just gonna take it for face value and say Rock wrote it. J Rock wrote it.
Because it really sounded like J Rock cadence for real.
He killed it.
Yeah,
he killed it.
You still got bacon soda Yola.
You gotta perform.
Ain't no turkey on Thanksgiving. My homeboy just domed it. I just hope the Lord forgive him. Possible cocaine residue. I'm sorry, we skipping. Got them drums and I got them bands, just like a parade. I was like, bro. That was so crazy. And then all of them look healthy and in shape. It's like, yo, everybody reached Ultra Instinct.
He did 616 in L.A.
Yep. Brought out Ab Soul, which was dope as I don't know what.
Gosh, man.
Yeah.
And you could tell he was just excited to be. Was so dope. And we're going to, matter of fact, let's just talk about it. He came out, he sung his part. He did his, what's the name? It's somebody lying.
Yeah.
But that's when the table started really, really turning during the battle.
Yeah.
Somebody, because nobody was expecting that. We all woke up like, wait, another diss track came out? Wait a minute, we still listening to Euphoria. Wait. And then who knew, Meet the Grams and not like us was going to go back. But so they had that moment up there when it was like the red lights and all of that type of stuff. You could tell it's like, yo, bro, all these years later, it's like we really was
still my mans, bro.
And we knew it had to happen.
Yes.
Schoolboy.
Yeah.
Q came out
and Q came out with the energy. That's because all of them are healthy. Like they older, but they healthy, bro. Like all of them, it looked like all of them was like, bro, we just gonna stop. We gonna go pescatarian, bro.
J Rock did super
win.
Healthy. Win. That joint was going. I really wish I was there.
And then that's another thing to Kendrick's character. You could tell he was excited because he was singing them N-words hard as I don't know what. Win. I'm in the background every time he say something. He was mad hype, gassing his mans. I'm like, that's a real nigga, bro, or a real man.
That was
real man. Yo.
Hey man,
because that's so freaking dope for you, like yo. Because I know how it is, like, making music. Like, for you to be that excited about somebody else getting their rocks off says, yo, I'm not a jealous person.
They came up together.
I like to see my mans win, bro. Like, and just to give that much of the stage up when you at this point, like, you just beat Drake, who has been the hottest guy since forever. He had everybody sleeping on everybody because he had so many hits. And it's like, wait, but I rap. And I don't have, like, people writing songs and stuff for me. Like, I'm a real rapper first, and then I just kind of evolved and kept evolving into something bigger and bigger. But I'm an artist. Like I'm not like I don't know what the word is I'm looking for because I don't want to say actor, but like you're a singer or where you have somebody write the songs for you. Like, but if you're writing these type of songs, like he's different, bro.
Yeah, it was so beautiful about that joint was the showing of unity, love, and friendship amongst black dudes.
Yeah,
that came up. It's amazing, and it's not like it's not like it never happens. 'Cause I got a bunch of friends that I've been cool with for mad long, and that's how we just want to see each other win. We still rock with each other. We celebrate each other's victories. We celebrate each other's good moments. We there for each other when they down. But it's really good to just see all these years later, especially in the entertainment industry.
Yeah,
especially leaving a label
weird,
too.
And then when people get big and start getting the money, and then the other one was jealous, like
you could tell they were all happy,
super happy
for each other, happy for him, and they were they was just up there. At one point, you could tell they understand it's a concert, but they was just up there dancing and vibing with each other. Like we just having fun. It was the Black Hippie reunion. I had a feeling of. I'm not shocked it happened, but just to see it happen was like, wow.
Yeah.
They really did that joint, yo. They really did that joint.
I couldn't think of a better way to do it, bro. Like, it was really, it was so crazy. Like, once Kendrick got on, I stopped calling because I was just like, this is amazing. I wonder what he's going to do next.
Yeah.
But then.
The level kept upping and kept upping.
But, and it was like, he was at the top of the mountain. And he was like, nah, I'm going to put a ladder up and I'm going to climb some more. Brings out Dr. Dre, like randomly. I'm like, bro, what's going on?
When he brought out Dr. Dre, I had this screw face.
My hands was like this.
I literally was in there like, oh my.
Like, what else could he do? Like everybody was thinking like, all right, the return to TDE. Like, what else can he do? He brings out Dr. Dre,
and then they was doing Still Dre, and he rapping. Yeah, Dre rap. First of all, Dre don't even be popping out like that anymore.
Dre doesn't pop out for anybody.
He had him pop out, had Dre rapping. And then he was rapping Snoop's verses with Dre. Come on, yo. You know that was unreal moment for him. Yeah. Yo. Think about it. Greatness. West Coast kid, yo.
Greatness.
That's incredible, yo.
Greatness.
That's incredible.
And brought it back home the way he should. And like you said again, because we promote peace and positivity on here, like, them dudes was from outside, bro. That shows anybody could change and mature and still be cool. And yo, you don't gotta be a hater, bro. You literally can just... Because any of them, I'm sure they knew each other back in the day. It's like, I could be jealous of him because he's famous. Nah. I'm going to give y'all all the like. Even at the end when he was on the stage, let him come up. Like anybody he recognized from around the way,
he's bringing a lot
let him come up, yo.
Yeah.
And I got nervous at first because I started getting my Baltimore PTSD. I'm like, something finna happen, bro. But it didn't, which made it even better.
Yeah, he spoke about it. But like, I think even just to bring it back to the Dre thing, it's a big moment for him, but it was a big moment just for everybody because, you know, he's actually like one of hip hop period, like OG period, right?
Yeah.
So like, but definitely for LA, like for him to come there during that moment, that really just solidified it to me completely.
Yeah.
Completely. Because that's why when I first seen him come out, I said, he did, yo. He came out, yo. I said, it's stamped, it's certified, it's solidified, the beat, all that stuff. It's a wrap. Yeah. Like it's the next chapter now. It's like this is monumental on another level.
Honestly, definitely out of the West Coast, this is the biggest like show anybody's ever put on. Like I've never seen nothing like that in our era.
As far as live streaming shows, definitely hip hop.
Yeah.
A matter of fact, I'm gonna come back around to. Well, matter of fact, I'll talk about it now. As far as hip hop, because I was thinking it, and I saw somebody eventually say it today. Like, because the first thing I thought of. Like midway, well, especially towards the, probably about midway, when I was like, no, this is really, really, really next level. I was like, Jadakiss versus.
Yeah.
I was like, it was monumental levels, like, type of stuff. Like, we all remember how we felt when we watched that joint with Dipset and Jadakiss and the Locks was just going crazy. And we was like,
yeah.
And then I don't live in Florida. I don't blah blah blah. I'm outside.
Yeah.
This is. I got 100. It was bananas, and that was the New York way. It's crazy because in this time span, you had the New York do their thing at a massive level. When if a versus for that time, and then you had Kendrick do his thing during the beef.
Was crazy, bro.
It's crazy, man. Like so, you had a quarantine moment, and then we had a really this is outside. Everybody back outside.
Thing almost felt like a festival, like
it was
Juneteenth celebration. It was, but I also that's so clever to do that too.
He spoke about they spoke about it. There was rehearsals, a lot of stuff. Like it was planned. It was all the stuff he's been doing recently has been well thought out.
Nah, the sickest part was obviously the end.
I was waiting,
yo. Wait, he did the first verse of Not Like Us like 3 times before going all the way through the song and the whole song.
Before we even get there,
yeah.
This is when I really was like, oh man, yo, had the super screw face, like, oh man. When Dr. Dre hushed everybody, I'm like, what are you about to tell us?
Yeah.
Hold the time. I was in the crib when he was like, I got something important to tell him. A moment of silence for this. I was like, oh my gosh, what is he about to say? Detox is coming out, yo. I was like, stop, yo.
Yeah.
And I think he might have thought that he might have did that on purpose for that. But when he said, I see dead people.
Yeah.
I said, I said, yo, Dr. Dre is.
That's how you know Kendrick was in shape though, because he rapped that like 36 times. He did the first verse like 4 times before doing the whole song. Then did the whole song over and over and over.
They ran it back officially with him rapping like 5 times.
Bro, they was shaking
then
out
they played
to it for like 20 minutes
to close the show out.
Yeah.
While everybody's leaving.
Yeah.
Man,
did you
to run a song back that many times and people are just as live?
He's done it
every time.
Cracked the code.
And I knew it was not far fetched because I seen him and I seen when he did Humble live.
Yeah.
And I think he ran it back 3 times and the crowd went ballistic. as if you played the first time each time.
I said,
so I knew Not Like Us. If they kept running it, my over under was 3.
Yeah, but when they said Not Like Us, when Not Like Us first came out, I said, bro, that's gonna be this generation's electric slide, bro. Like it's gonna really be. I'm dead serious. Like that's gonna be one of the ones like old people gonna be bumping because they figured it out. The beat. Because he's going crazy on the bars, but the beat is so hard and the cadence is so hard. Yeah. If you're an old person, you don't care what he's saying. You just this is just hard. But if you're a super, I'm technical on lyrics. This is still hard. I just like West Coast stuff I can slide to. This is hard. I like the dance. This is hard. Like, bro. Anytime you got everybody in there shaking, I've never seen that many different dance moves in one conglomerate, bro. It was hella different walks in there, bro.
It looked like organized chaos.
Yeah.
Like, it looked crazy, but it didn't look crazy.
Yeah, you know? Everybody was just shaking off, hitting their own moves, bro.
Yeah, you had just different pockets doing their thing, and it all just was put together like so phenomenal.
Yeah, YG had the slippery Earls on shaking off with the moves.
Yeah. You know he was gonna wear some slippery Johnsons.
That's hard, bro.
He was gonna wear him, yo. Russell Westbrook Russell
Westbrook, he called everybody up.
Then DeMar DeRozan came out. You know, D-Rose came.
I forgot DeRozan was from LA too. Yeah,
so he had to come up after he got shouted out in the song. Yeah. He had to come up, yo.
Yeah,
and it was just so many people. You know, Russell Westbrook, man, funny. You could tell he couldn't wait, yo.
Yeah, know what was the sick part though? How crazy the stadium went on the first time he did the A minor bar. Everybody was yelling at the top of their lungs. I know Drake was
and he said he was doing the little he was doing the dance, yo.
I know Drake was hot, bro. Cause they love it. Like,
it was going crazy.
That's the crazy. Cause like for us, that song to be that recent and everybody to know every word.
Well, it's been out long enough now.
It's long enough, but like, nah.
And it's not hard to capture the bars.
But we knew the words like the first 2 days, bro.
Yeah. I'm telling you, I knew Euphoria like mad fast. That song long.
Yeah, we knew the words like the first 2 days.
And salute, man, because you know the camera crew, they was waiting for this moment. They
had mad people just
when they hit that wop dot them up wop do my stuff. I was like, yo,
you know what I was waiting for, yo. The first time he ran through the whole song and he finally hit him with the freaky. He a 69 guy, and they hit the funny dance move. I'm like, bro, it's hilarious, bro. And he not even that type of like. If you have seen his other shows, because he has other concerts on Amazon Prime that you can watch. But like, because you watch the other ones, he be chilling. He don't really be doing too much like that, and that was hilarious, bro. Because he like, I'm just gonna troll you while I have my home electric with real individuals that knew me before I was famous that could say I've always been solid.
Man. Yeah, well, I won't mention any names, but there were certain individuals that were rapped about from the other person that he was trying to throw and say there was funny business going on in their home. And let's just say the fam was there.
Yeah.
I seen video of the family there.
Yeah, the family was there.
And the person that was in question that was doing some dirty stuff was the first name as far as like the director or the producer or whatever on the what's the name. So I'll say that much. So I'm just saying they look good at home.
That's
from
hard,
the outside
bro.
looking in. That's none of my business, but it was brought out there, and I'm just saying
that's hard, bro.
They look good at home, you know. So it is what it is.
Kendrick did it, bro. Most legendary West Coast night of our adult era, for real. Like
not like
because we weren't around for the Chronic and stuff like that. Like this is that level.
Yeah, this is crazy.
Yeah,
Not Like Us is certifiably stamped, bro.
Yeah,
that right there. There's a lot of people who want to do that. My diss track was, but I don't knock any artist who believes they wrote it better or did this, but the fact that song went number one,
it's this generation's ether, bro. We said that.
The bars, the opponent he was up against, like, that song is up there.
Yeah,
it's up there with No Vaseline.
Yeah,
it's up there with Ether.
Yeah,
it's up there with Hit 'Em Up.
Yeah,
I mean, we can. It's up. It's there.
And the sick part that people forget is that song that Drake had with the video right before that dropped was hard, bro. That was a hit that was supposed to just be the nuclear bomb, like you said, to drop on Kendrick head.
Family Matters.
Family Matters. That song is a classic. It's hard, but he smothered you, bro.
Yeah, he smothered them with two good songs after that were different. That were different in wavelengths. Like Meet the Grams and Not Like Us are polar opposite type.
Yes.
I mean, there's some similar, subject matter in there, but like as far as the vibe, completely different, yo. So it showed the artistry, but yeah, Not Like Us is certified, stamped, legendary, moment in time. Whether you love all the things that were said in it or not, like it showed last night.
Yeah,
it showed last night, man. Kendrick did it.
Kendrick definitely did great, bro.
The only thing, one thing I want to touch on, and this is just a sidebar, it's because he's been so involved. But DJ Academics had me dying, man, because the reason I was dying because he was sick.
Yo, he was sick in that little chair,
sick.
bro. Yeah,
you see some of the
it was funny because Twitter started going crazy because I don't think a lot of people, well, the West Coast did, but I don't think a whole bunch of people knew it was on. Then I think it was like one of them things, like as it started, they like, yo, cut this on. Because it just was like artist after artist after artist.
It was promoted well, but it definitely was one of those things where as the steam was picking up, and it was a long enough time period. Like it was
that's why they did it like
3.5 hours where everybody, that was a classic Twitter night.
That was great.
That was OG type Twitter night. Like LeBron in the finals back in the day type night.
Like Heat finals.
Everybody know, yo, them nights was wild.
Finals,
yeah. But DJ Academics, man, it was so funny because he was hating, but then it was so many parts were so tough. He was just he just had to shake off, and he was saying the words and everything. I was like,
I saw the video when he reacted when like Money Trees came on. He saw J-Rock. He was like, bro couldn't take it. Like, wait.
Whether you like him or not, this, that, the third. Some things I agree with, don't agree with, but he be about that streaming and that and about in the whistling. He be doing this thing.
Yo been in that bag, so you got to give him credit.
He was definitely sick, but he couldn't hate because I think when they ran it back 3 times and the crowd was going crazy just the same. He got up, he walked out, then he started rapping the lyrics word for word, so he know the words.
Yeah.
He knew it was over for his boy. He was still riding for his boy, but he knew, when Dre came out, he just couldn't even say nothing. He was just like, it was hilarious, man. I just wanted to speak about because he's been involved heavily in this joint. Yeah. And I'm sure he's won a lot off of this joint. That joint was fun, man.
So what you think the best move for Drake is going forward?
Just drop hits.
Yeah. I'll play the long game and just start dropping stuff. Like we was listening to that Mad Cobra before, the girl Flex. Like, yo, he should get in that bag, bro. It'll do numbers, bro. I'm telling you. Bro, he just get back. I said he should sing his way out of it when we was first talking about it, bro.
Yeah. Nah, like
he don't have to do that.
He is going to be viewed. People could say all they want. He's going to get viewed differently.
He's allowed to change his image
not saying he's cooked, but he's never. People are saying, yo, kids are saying, hey, man, it's a lot going on, man. Yeah. It's a certain level of recovery that you can't quite get back.
Yeah.
And a certain level, a certain fabric that you're not from, and things. And he could be a hit maker, but it's a little different from now on. But I just make good music.
Yeah,
just make good music, because at the end of the day, you're still gonna win if you just make good music. Listen, I like his music. I'm not one. Yo, how these people, man?
Yeah,
like,
everybody's so emotional because it's their favorite, but like everybody knows Drake is great.
I don't. Get
everybody knows.
He's a hit maker. I like both of them, but I lean Kendrick a little more for a lot of different reasons. But I'm like, if he would have got cooked, I'm not gonna be sitting upset and about to cry like I'm on the payroll.
Still like Kendrick and be like, oh yeah, he took it out. Yeah,
don't pay my bills. I don't know this man personally. It's not that serious, yo. Like, I don't get it. People don't want to honor the L. Even academics still didn't want to kind of honor it. It's other people didn't want to. It's like, dog, he lost. It's good, man. It's no problem.
And then Kendrick gathered the spirit bomb of LA and just dropped it on him. Like, I'm gonna unite the city while roasting you, while showing that I'm real and doing something real and not being stingy or greedy at all. And I'm gonna show being a good person. Yeah. Well, I'm showing that you can be a good person and still win. Yeah, so like
to this day, people still say Jay-Z lost to Nas. You know what Jay just did? He just made more great albums and made money. I mean, just move forward. You know what I mean? Like, that's just how it goes. This one is a little different, but But
it's that clout era too, so it's gonna be. Just don't pop out doing tough stuff like yo.
As long as you don't got no charges come up on you, nothing like that. You should be good.
Yeah, I really think his best bet because he's tapped in with a lot of the female artists. Like yo, stay in that sexy red lane. Like make them R&B songs, bro. Yeah. And then have like the club tracks, bro. That's it's money there. And